wherever you are in the world. You're welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I love you so much. So for the newbies, if you're just seeing this face, my name is Miss Lamarni and I make videos on entrepreneurship, beauty and general lifestyle. So on today's video, I'll be talking about how to welcome or greet your clients properly. I've gotten to find out that a lot of persons or a lot of business owners don't welcome their clients the right way. Like they pay little or no attention to properly welcoming a client into the business environment. So that's basically what we're going to be talking about today. Little tips and tricks on how to make your clients feel comfortable, especially new customers. All right, so stay tuned. How you handle your clients determines if you lose them or you keep them. Okay, now you need to know how to effectively welcome your clients to your business space. Now, we should understand that when someone comes into your store, one, there's a need. That need might just be, oh, let me just window shop and get to see what products or services they render, and that person is definitely a potential client. The fact that someone walks into your store for the first time, it doesn't necessarily mean there will be patronage that day, but definitely how you relate and attend to that client will determine. Some customers would even patronize you on the first day, but you see that this person would do a referral. They might just refer someone based on the treatment you gave. So on today's video, I'll be showing you very simple and best ways to welcome your clients. So firstly, what you have to do is greet your clients. Of course, when someone walks into your store, first thing you do is you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, ma. Good afternoon, sir. You're welcome to Lamarni Fit. That's my business name. So you could chip in your business name. So when a client walks in, the first thing you do is you're welcome. Hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to Lamarni Fit. Okay? Very simple. In 20 to 30 seconds, what you need to do is greet your clients. So the second thing you need to do when greeting a client, of course, you cannot just go with a cold face. How you greet your client, ensure that you're wearing a warm smile. Ensure that your body language is not interpreted to be tired. Ensure that you give your staff proper orientation to always smile. Their disposition should be positive. One thing we should understand is that very few persons can ignore positive vibes. How may we help you? That is the third course of action. So now the third course of action is offer to help your clients. Like I said, the first thing, you greet your clients. You're welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, sir. You're welcome to the store. Secondly, while doing that, you wear a warm smile and you maintain eye contact. This is very important and cannot be overemphasized. Now, thirdly, while doing that, of course, your client would respond to the greeting. Following that up, what you need to do is saying, how may we help you, sir? How can I help you? Because before a client walks into your store, what you need to understand is there is a need. Alright, so after you greet your client, the next thing to do is, how can I help you? How may we help you, sir? How may we help you, ma'am? Now, a client might say, oh, I want to buy this. I want to get that. I want to fix this. What is the price of that? You don't just tell them, you take them around. Now, if a client says, like I own a fashion brand, if a client says, oh, I'm here to buy a dress. Okay, ma, okay, sir, what is your size? Do you have a color in mind? Do you have something in mind? What's the event? Indulge them. Then don't just say, okay, this is the shelf for this is the shelf for that. Oh, and they now on their own shop. No, show them, take them along every process. Now, when you do this, a client feels important. One thing we should always understand is that when you make a client feel relevant, they would always come back. That is why when sometimes we don't meet up to a client's expectation, but because of how you treat your clients, even when you don't meet up to their expectations, they would always come back. Now, that doesn't mean you should not meet up with your client's expectations, but I'm just trying to let you know how when you treat someone rightly, they would always remember the treatment. Because a client might go somewhere else, they meet up to his or her standard, but the customer care is poor. Trust me, that client will not go there anymore. I'm telling you, nobody wants to go where they will not feel relevant, they will not feel loved, they won't feel important, they will feel looked down on and insulted. Do you get? So yeah, customer care is this is something that cannot be overemphasized. So this is the fourth tip. Show them, don't just tell them. Follow them through every process. So like I said, don't just tell them. Walk them, show them through, show them the product, show them your catalogs. That's why it's very important for you to educate your employees so that they get acclimatized with your products and services, so that when a client comes like this, it's very easy for them to walk them through products and services, and they explain properly, accurately, with the right knowledge. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to section things to do and things not to do. So it's very important to just know the do's and the don'ts. The first thing that you shouldn't do to your clients is don't leave your clients alone for too long. Like I said earlier on, they want to feel relevant, they want to feel wanted, they want to feel important. Give them maximum attention. So that is the first thing you shouldn't do. Don't leave your client unattended to. Don't let them walk through the shelves alone for too long. Ensure that there's a representative of your company taking them through every product and prices, and educate them more on why they should get a certain product. One good thing about not leaving your client for too long is when you're there, they are even more compelled to buy. Because if they don't know a certain product, they might just reluctantly, pick and maybe just drop it. They'll just pick something and drop it. But when you have a representative taking them through every product, and they pick something and they are trying to drop, the rep might be like, oh ma, that is that, it does this, it does that, or it will suit this, it's for this occasion, if it's a dress. In the process of walking along your client through every process or through every consultation session, like this would compel them more to do business with you. The second thing not to do with your clients, don't use inappropriate languages and gestures. All right, it is very important, like especially for first time customers, first time clients. You don't know these people, so there are certain gestures you don't use. As a business owner, you always have to ensure that you and your employees always have the right use of words so as not to offend your clients. Sometimes employees say the right things with the wrong attitude, or they might even say the right thing with the right attitude, but a client might just misinterpret it because of your gesture, maybe because of your disposition. So ensure that your employees or you yourself as a business owner use the proper language and gestures. Now, another thing you shouldn't do to a client is to take calls, make calls, or send text messages while attending to a client. Now, if you must do that, I'm sure it must be a call that you cannot ignore, or maybe you urgently need to do a message to someone very important. But before you do this, ensure to say, excuse me, sir. It is very rude to take a call, or you're sending a text while you're attending to a client. Maybe a client is trying to make inquiries from you, and you just took a call without saying, sorry ma, excuse me. There are some clients that even when you take an excuse and you take a call, trust me when I say there are certain clients that would feel insulted when you do that. I know that it is painful when you get to see clients that are strong-headed and rude and don't have sense, because there are clients that don't have sense. You can never be too good for them. No matter how you apply all the principles to ensure that they are well cared for, they are still not satisfied and they still want to work on your head. I know that there are people like that, but clients are kings, because without customers there will be no business growth. Your customers are the pillars of your business. Of course, we have God first as the pillar, but clients are just kings, and we have to do everything it takes to ensure that they are always happy and comfortable. So before you take a call, ensure that your client gives you the go ahead. I do that a lot. So if I take a call, sorry ma, can I please just take this? It's very important. Oh yes, fine. You can go ahead. You call someone to cover you up for the few minutes you're going to be away with your phone. All of this is just to show this client how important they are to you. And trust me, when a client sees all of these gestures, all of this care, even when they have not started doing business with you, trust me, they will always come back and they will always refer, and they will always sing your praises to people because of how nice you treated them. So lastly, I don't know how to categorize this one, but don't talk anyhow. Be super coordinated. It is okay if you want to run your business like a marketplace, that a client will come and you just talk to them anyhow, whatever, you don't care, because you know that people would always come. Maybe your business is a type that is a daily need, people like a supermarket or something, you know that people would always troop in. It's fine if you want to talk anyhow, but for other persons like us who has a brand we are building, of course the primary purpose of starting a business is to maximize profits, quite understood. But we want to make impact, we want to make a difference, we want to send a message, we want to make a change through our business. We have a brand we are building, so we protect it. I protect it. I don't know about you. So I am super careful of how I talk to people because of business. Clients have worked on my head. When you know where you want to be in the next 5 years, trust me, you just learn anger management and how to deal with certain attitudes. So now, things that you should do to your clients: ensure that your clients get maximum attention. Ensure that they are not left alone. 3 key words that we need to always say effortlessly: thank you, I am sorry, please, kindly. It just shows how coordinated your business is when you use certain languages and gestures. Please, can you kindly ensure you always say thank you to your clients. Ensure that at every slightest provocation or whatever it is, any little maybe like I said earlier on, you don't meet to the standards of your business or anything, ensure that you always say, oh, I'm sorry ma, I'm sorry sir. This is very important, guys, because a client might just piss you off to the point that even to say thank you sir, just say it, even if it's not coming from your heart. But because of your brand and your business and the future, like as a business owner, we compromise a lot of times. So one thing you need to know that is very important as a business owner, you just have to be ready to compromise. So even when they are wrong, I am sorry sir, because you cannot be arguing, going around the like going all over and all over. You, especially production businesses, you have things to do, you have things to produce, so you cannot be spending all your time trying to prove a point to a client or something. I am sorry sir, how can this be rectified, or okay, this is how this can be rectified, or just to like calm. I'm sorry, it does a whole lot of things. Like it just it cools down the whole pressure and tension. Lastly, like I said, please kindly, can you please, or can you kindly do this? Can you kindly send this? Courtesy is very important. We need to be courteous in everything we do, especially in a business environment. We need our clients to sing our praises rather than saying how bad we came through for them, or how our customer care services are poor or bad. And you know how bad news travels farther than good news. So let's all try to protect our brand names and our businesses. So like I said, these are the important keywords, and most very importantly, let's not forget to keep our business quality and integrity in check. Okay, all right, so we have come to the end of this video. I hope this video was helpful. Please give this video a massive thumbs up. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.